Holy smokes, everyone. Bitcoin is crashing right now and it's crashing hard. This is a breaking news, a live update on exactly what's going on in the cryptocurrency markets, what's going on with Bitcoin, why it's crashing, what's going to happen to crypto, what's going to happen to Bitcoin, and what should we do. There's so much craziness going on in the markets right now, I think I'm going to have to start pumping out 3 videos a day and not sleeping. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Okay, everyone, let's hit the charts. So as we can see here, Bitcoin has fallen almost double digits today, down 9.3%, and it is hitting the critical support level of $40,000. If you look at the 1-day chart, it's hit a low of 40,600 and it's kind of just bouncing off that. But if Bitcoin does break this $40,000 level, this could be the end of the cryptocurrency bull market and we could be entering into crypto winter. But let's have a deeper look. Also, if you have a look at the 1-year chart here, it looks like we're entering into a very bearish trend where we had a head and shoulders pattern here and it's broken the head and shoulders pattern. That's a pretty technical thing for all you chartists. I'm not really a chartist there, but that's something I have heard. And it's looking like pretty much a straight drop down. So what's causing this current cryptocurrency and Bitcoin market sell-off? Well, first things first here is there's more China FUD. It seems like we keep getting China FUD. It seems like every month they're banning crypto, then unbanning, then banning again. It says here, major cryptocurrencies dive after China's tough move. So the latest FUD, it says here that Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies have taken a major hit this morning after China declared that digital tokens cannot be used as a form of payment. Well, I've been in crypto since 2016. I've heard news after news about China banning Bitcoin, then they're not banning Bitcoin. And I think this is not really a bad thing using it as a form of payment because I don't know many people that invest in Bitcoin to use it as a currency. Most people use it as a store of value or a hedge against inflation or a hedge against the dollar going down. But in the short term, this is going to have a weakening demand on Bitcoin and it's going to have a bad effect on the Bitcoin price. But something that is bad because a lot of the current run-up has been from institutions investing in crypto and investing in Bitcoin. It says here, China's ban means that institutions there, including banks and online payment channels, must not offer clients any services involving cryptocurrency. So I think that's actually worse news for crypto than using it as payment because like I said, not many people use it for payment. But if they do ban banks and institutions for using cryptocurrency, that's a lot worse than using it as a form of payment. And obviously with all the Tesla issues or the Tesla FUD, Elon Musk has come out saying, look, I didn't sell my Bitcoin, but he did actually announce in his Tesla earnings report that they did sell 10% of their Bitcoin at the peak. And who knows, he may change his tune because he keeps changing his tune all the time. He may end up selling more. And it is worrying that one individual can just make a tweet and wipe hundreds of billions of dollars off the cryptocurrency market cap. But people, it wasn't just this that sent the cryptocurrency markets tumbling. Something that I can't see many people talking about is also more FUD for the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin markets is hackers behind the Colonial Pipeline attack reportedly received $90 million in Bitcoin before shutting down. Now, we all know that it's not just Bitcoin that's used in criminal activity. Of course, the US dollar is also used. So they can't really just use this as an excuse to say that Bitcoin's dead. But there is more and more articles, there is more and more FUD coming out. And like I said, with crypto, with Bitcoin, when the FUD comes out, it doesn't rain, it pours. And who knows, is this price manipulation from the whales and the big hedge fund institutions to cause a huge crash? And they're going to come in and buy up the dip because there hasn't been many good opportunities to get back into Bitcoin because the price has just been going parabolic over the past few months. But interesting enough is it wasn't just Bitcoin that's been falling. As we can see here for the NASDAQ at the close, look at this. It was just pretty much a straight dive down. So there was a big sell-off at the end of the close for the NASDAQ. As we can see, the same with the S&P 500. At the close, there was a huge drop right down, and as well as the Dow Jones. So look at that. That's just a straight vertical dive down. So there is something crazy going on with the markets. I think what the markets are anticipating is the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, their Federal Reserve minutes are going to be released on Wednesday. And if there's any mention of lifting interest rates, this will bring the stock market tumbling down. It'll bring, especially the high growth tech stocks will sell off, but also if interest rates do go up, that means the dollar will strengthen. So that will affect commodities, and it'll also affect gold if the dollar does go up, and it'll also affect Bitcoin, because the reason Bitcoin's been going up so much is because the dollar's been going down. And also when the yields on the US treasuries go up higher than the yields on dividends, then that means people are going to say, look, there's so much risk in the stock market right now, maybe I'll park some of my cash in US treasuries. And if treasuries go up to 2%, they'll say, look, at least I can get some return. Because you may say, look, well, why would they do that? Because of inflation and money printing. Well, if interest rates go up, the stock market's going to go down 20% at least. So then that means you would make a real return of actually 20% by taking your money out of the stock market and putting it into bonds. Now, I'm not saying that's not what's going to happen, but this is maybe what the market is trying to figure out right now. Now, this is something huge, and this is what a lot of Bitcoin bulls and Bitcoin maximalists look to in a chart. So they say, well, look, this is just a short-term correction. There's always corrections in the cryptocurrency markets, and then there's a huge bull run, and that's exactly right. But we're getting close to what's above normal in a cryptocurrency bull market. Normally, the max dip we can get is 38, 39% maybe, and then the bull run can continue. But if we start to get past, if we start to dip below 40,000, and the drop gets above 40%, then this could mean the current cryptocurrency bull market is over. Because if you look at this chart here, as we can see, it drops 38% and it goes up 138% again, and then drops 33%, goes up 200%. But as you can see, the trend here in this current cryptocurrency bull market is pretty much the high 30s is a max it can drop for the Bitcoin bull market to continue. But like I said, if we drop below 40,000 and these dips get into the 40%, then I think it actually may be time that the bull market ends for Bitcoin and we enter what's called crypto winter. Now, that doesn't mean Bitcoin's dead. We'll start to see all these articles come out saying Bitcoin's dead, it's finished. You know what actually happened in 2017 after Bitcoin crashed to around $3,000, $4,000. I really wish I bought the dip then. I did buy when it hit around $10,000 last year. But I said to myself this year, if we enter a crypto winter again, I'm going to be loading the boat because it will eventually come back. But the narrative in the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin markets has been that there's a halving event. And that happened May last year. That's where the reward for Bitcoin gets dropped in half. So that means Bitcoin becomes more scarce. Simple economic supply demand. If there's less supply coming onto the market and there's more demand, the price has to go up. But then normally after about 18 months after that event, we enter into the cryptocurrency winter and a cryptocurrency bear market. So everyone all over YouTube's been saying September to November, this is going to happen. Well, you know what institutions do? They always try to beat the retail investors and the dumb money. The dumb money buys at the top. Meanwhile, the institutions are dollar cost averaging out. So if everyone's saying that the cryptocurrency winter is going to happen in September, well then people are going to start trying to sell off before then to beat that. So then that may mean people say, okay, I'll try to sell in August. Well, then there'll be other people that try to beat them and sell in July, and vice versa, then June. So we may start to see the seeds sown for the cryptocurrency winter right now. Now, hey, I could be wrong, but this is just some of my thoughts here of analyzing the markets, watching the trends over the past 4 years. Now, it is very hard to predict the cryptocurrency market because it's such a new market. Crypto has only been around for 12 years, where we've had 100 odd years or even more for the stock market to analyze history and analyze data to figure out what's going to happen. And also, this current cryptocurrency bull market is different to all others because all other ones were driven mostly by retail investors, where this one has been driven by institutions. And something I said in one of my other videos that I am worried about with Bitcoin is the IMF, the World Economic Forum, all the world leaders around the world are pushing this green renewable energy agenda. And there's been huge amounts of complaints and concerns about the amount of energy Bitcoin uses and amount of coal it uses. The thing I'm worried about most that I think could hurt Bitcoin, again, not trying to be FUD, just something I'm concerned about is, what if these globalist elites or all the governments around the world say, look, Bitcoin's too dirty, it uses too much energy, and they're going to try to ban it. And also there's going to be more pressure to ban Bitcoin as other central banks make their own digital currencies. And this is why I think China may have put in this ban, because they don't want Bitcoin to compete against the digital yuan. Now also another theory that could happen is a lot of Bitcoin mining is done in China, and I bet a lot of the government is profiting off those mines. So also the government may be even trying to manipulate the Bitcoin market, so they can put out these FUDs, say, no, we're going to ban it, and then they can come up and buy the dip when it crashes, and then 6 months later say, oh, okay, we'll unban it now, because we've seen this on and off for ages. So everyone, we'll just have another quick look at the markets before I end the video. So Bitcoin did fall into the double digits as I was recording this, as we can see here, 10.28%. So the sell-off is accelerating. We are bouncing on this $40,000 support level. Ethereum is down 9%. Binance, again, they're getting investigated for money laundering. So that's more crypto FUD. Cardano, I really like this altcoin. I've invested in Cardano and I like what they're doing, and I'm bullish over the long term. But unfortunately, a lot of these people that got invested in Dogecoin, they've been getting wrecked. Dogecoin is down around 13%. And there's all these new cryptocurrencies like this internet computer and this other Dogecoin that came out. Where is it? Shiba. And as you can see, it was just a complete pump and dump. It's down 52%. And also we look here at the Bitcoin dominance. Normally what happens at the end of the bull market is Bitcoin dominance falls. We get a 2-week to 4-week altcoin super cycle, and then that's where the cryptocurrency market ends. Okay everyone, so Bitcoin just hit a new low, 40,100. Will it break the $40,000 level? Again, this coming at you live. So everyone, this is just some of my thoughts and opinions. I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen, just as some of my thoughts and for you to think about. I think there's too much hopium, and if you say anything bad in the cryptocurrency market, people are like, no. People don't want to listen to the facts, but hey, could be wrong. This could just be a current dip and we could be on the way to $100,000 Bitcoin, but just do your research. Don't FOMO in, don't get hooked on hopium, and prepare for a possible great buying opportunity if we do enter into another crypto winter. Now for all my loyal viewers and subscribers still watching, you're awesome. If you haven't already, please tap that like and subscribe button. I'll keep you up to date with the latest happening in the stock market, the housing market, crypto markets, and global finance news. And if you're bored, I'll put up some other videos here. I'll see you there.